Let's see if this works. I really hope this works because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. And let's put do game sound. I believe that is good now. Please tell me there is something. Please. Oh my god. Is there anything? Is my OBS? Please tell me my OBS is actually working. Please. Yes, it's working. It is working. I'm so touched. Okay. No, I seriously don't know why is the game so loud. I literally put it at the lowest and it's still so loud. Okay. Let me take a sip. Hello, everyone. I'm a bit low on energy. If you're watching the VOD, and you will not realize because, yeah, I'm basically just going through it. Going through like messing with my OBS setting and then losing everything and then restart OBS setting and so on and so forth. Yep. So, do, do, do. Okay. Yep. So that's play Ace Attorney. Finally. So last time we're at episode 2. So episode 2 we met Maya, which is Mia's sister. Mia is my boss, who owned the firm. And so we found that Maya was at the scene and Mia is dead, murdered. So we can't help but wonder who killed Mia. So this is what we're gonna try to find out. Oh, right. And so Maya get arrested and she asked us to contact this famous lawyer. However, the lawyer just seems very, very dodgy. Just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it, and for what reason also cannot tell. What the heck, bro? Just why are you being coy? Well, I mean, obviously he's threatened or by something or something. And then there's this witness, Miss April May. Who the hell know what this woman is about? Nobody knows. So yeah, that's what happened, and in basically collect evidence everywhere, and then at the end I volunteer and then tell Maya I will represent you because nobody else will. And also, like, come on, you're Mia's little sister. We gotta help her, no? Okay, so let's go into court. Dun, dun, dun. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, we're at number 1 now. Oh, hey. Also, it's the first time we're gonna see Edgeworth. My sweet, sweet Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mia Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I need to have this, very elegant, self-restraint, contain a lot of emotional trauma and abandonment issue voice. Yes, that's what I believe Miles Edgeworth should have. Pardon me. It's at 8%. It's still so loud. Okay, lower your volume because I want to try something. Okay, there's absolutely no change on my side. Okay, let's try this. So make it lower on my side, but slightly louder on yours. So hopefully that will work. Let's see. And okay, I believe that is a very good balance. I hope so. Yeah, we shall see. There's a delay. Yeah. Awesome. It's a great balance. Okay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, like it sounds literally no difference. Just bear with me. I don't have a man voice. I'm just not good at doing that. Miles Edgeworth. I'll better not show any signs of weakness today, or he will be on me in an instant. Okay, I hear a little bit delay. I mean, it's not bad. I think it's okay. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mia Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution had evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. Did it? Do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Whoa, Gumshoe! I really like him. He's a great guy. Like, not necessarily helpful all the time, but a great guy. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map for the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Wow, even in a girl's hand. The court accepted the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrest Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya faced arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. I'm actually kind of mind about the latency. So I am gonna turn the monitor off so that I don't feel weird. The witness always slip up and say something wrong. It worked lots of times. Yes. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. And you should too. He's a protege or like an apprentice or something like. You should know too, Phoenix. You. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. So, basically, this is a tutorial part 2. Press people. Let's just press. Hold it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Hold it. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, Dumb Egg will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. I mean, technically, like, he's not wrong. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. No, I'm just gonna press everything. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold just a second. Chotto, kudaSTOP. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, sir. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimonies again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh, you like that? That's my hard evidence. Ka-chow. I don't know, like his face just kind of seems saying ka-chow. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm really embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. press on this one. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Sorry. Wrong press. Okay. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. And the autopsy report said death was instantaneous. So, objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? Wow, this isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. It has nothing to do with being backward, though. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. No button your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That's all. I see. Damn you, Edward. With your beautiful, handsome face and beautiful, handsome words. I should have known you have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're ashamed, Edward. Mr. Edward, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. Oh, okay, that's crossing the line. Okay. What reasons could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Yeah, exactly. Refrain yourself. Jeez, chill out. No matter, Your Honor. Words don't hurt me, Mr. Wright. Say that what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report, updated in the court record, died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Poor, innocent girl. None of it matched the description of Miss April May. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent and poor and girl? Pretty sure she's a woman, you know? I mean, okay. It's April, you are embarrassing me in front of judges and the prosecutor. Okay, when you come out with like this cute little like when I just said you're a woman instead of a girl. Okay, let's see how old she is. She's 23. So she's an adult. She's a young adult, but still an adult. Personally. Witness, your name, please. It is April May, at your service. Wink. Yeah, I hate this. I hate this so much. Order! Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton wink. Wanton wink? What does that even mean? Wanton winking? Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Not every man. I know at least 3 didn't get captured. You, the judge, and Edgeworth. And I know 2 of the reason. Oh, actually, I know all 3 of the reason. Hello? Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law office? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I'm gonna channel my girly pop. I don't know, like that's the best word I can think of to describe her without being personally attacked her. And I don't know why, doing her voice required me to put my hands next to my cheek. It's very important. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty witty. Wink, 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 wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. This is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness' testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Oh, something is firm. Definitely not her testimony, though. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her technique well. Oh, I'm sorry. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Okay, you don't talk shit about the people that is being murdered, okay? Like, hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witnesses? Of course, yes, I am doing it. Not because I want to talk to her more, but because, like she is a fucking liar. I will gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edwards doesn't want me to. Yeah, like, has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the voice again because it's killing my soul a little bit. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. Sort of, I had a feeling. Well, I had a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yeah, go for it, why not? The harder the better. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with those trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! Kill him! The poor girl! I love her! Wink more! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out window. What did you see next? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Hold it. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you freaking saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm not expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Whoa. However, the witness testimony mentioned neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. And also, she got arrested right away. You think that she can get to change? What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the terrifying little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. It's okay.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with a weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Oh, I am impressed. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Is that right, as in you're right, as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue. Objection! Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Just like your clothes. Your cleavage or something.
Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
Complete blank face, just no reaction. Like, you just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh!
Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection, I will not. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Yeah, a month ago. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it said the time.
So, you have been to the law office of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong, Your Honor. Members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. broken. No, that is broken. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. But it's the evidence be taken out. It couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Well, Miss May. Quite a show you have put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. Of course he knew. He's a prosecutioner. Of course he's gonna examine the evidence. Like, what are you on about? I'm afraid you have forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I will show you the proof you liked so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... Dun, 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 dun. Take that! Take that, Edward! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone. A girly pop, just like me.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember his evaluation. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes, of course. The witness claims she has seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in the stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, burn. Oh, excuse not on sale today? Burn.
Oh.
Did you just remove her makeup? By using her sleeve? Was it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Awkward. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Also, like, this is so illegal, I'm just saying. Like, he definitely do not have right to search people's room and then take things for evidence. But, you know, for the sake of the plot, let's just continue. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness has heard the murder weapon was a clock. Take that. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. You went into her room? Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever said that weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is in the recording. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we have seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me, you lawyer?
It's not fair. Oh, you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Yes. That did it. The court sings the real Miss April May now. Now deal the final blow. Miss May, what is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, would you? You killed her, didn't you? Order. There will be order.
What? How could you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops.
So you admit you tapped her phone? But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way can she prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer? But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melt and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the crime at the time of the murder. Dun dun dun. So, where does that leave us? This is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win on this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, think of something. Call the bellboy to it. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you have sunken quite low enough already.
Objection. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I will consent to calling this witness. He's giving him a leeway. I'm just saying. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she's innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'll better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? There's no way it does that. Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Oh, you fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboys to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin in cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. Nine on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she the guest, sir, favored me with embrassers, sir. Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not French kiss, sir. More peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime demure, sir. I'm very demure, very cutesy. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, You will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Miss Edgeworth. Young people, so impatient. Alright, Mr. Wright, I will give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exact 9 p.m., I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know, and we don't skim on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection. I object. That was objectionable. Wow. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. No, precisely. It was the, good barrister. One second. It was the good, barrister, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool. He's throw you under the bus. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May check into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart, mature. These accusations are ludicrous. Lucidus? Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Whew. September 7th. 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers down up my spine.
Down your spine or up your spine? If you say so.
So, what happened with me? What happens with me? Did I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
This...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. May testimony.
The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
I don't know how much good this will do to me. This will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Okay, that is it for today. It was rough. I was rough. I am never touching or changing any setting of my OBS ever again. Not even kidding. It's not even funny. What exactly is happening? I have no clue. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you next week. I'm sorry I didn't stream last weekend. That's Wednesday, like I promised. I was kind of crashing the fuck out, so life, things, adulthood, same old. So I will probably stream again this weekend just to kind of make up for it. Most likely Saturday or Sunday. Depends. But until then, I will see you when I see you and you also want to see me. Okay? Bye bye.